when you were doing neuroscience, I bet there's been a lot. I bet there's like a lot of mind blowing facts that probably came up there. Is there any like in the science topic in general? Is there any like one fact that you go, that's crazy to think about, or like anything in general?
Um, yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I think the relationship of sleep to memory consolidation is really very powerful. The importance of routine, the way that periodicity, like having cycles and stuff, having a circadian cycle, and you can see disruptions to that result in, I don't want to say they're entirely responsible for ADHD symptoms, but you see certain symptoms resulting in the modern brain that co-evolve or almost co-devolve with the amount of light exposure we have. So there, it's really fertile ground. I think the reward pathway and addiction is something that's, I'm trying to be careful here because I'm not going to sit here and diagnose everybody based on the fact that I, studied this for a little while. It doesn't give me the qualifications. But I do see in the classroom a range of ADHD and various symptoms, some of which are sleep disorders.
Oh,
And so that is, and then there's a whole nother area of study, which is the reward pathway, where you see people that, particularly boys, they haven't experienced the endogenous reward. Your brain releases chemicals that say, yes, this is good for the body, and we're doing this. And they haven't experienced that since the moment that they stopped moving, really. So it is really tied into your podcast and sports and that joy of movement that drives people to do sports in the first place. I'm going to move my hands out of frame, or I'm just going to talk with them the whole time. I can see myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, do I do this? So that to me was really interesting. And if I were to go, I don't see myself getting a PhD, but it would be on, the adolescent male brain, the reward pathway, the propensity, the vulnerability to addiction that comes from being misaligned in terms of those natural rewards, such as just doing a sport for fun is going to be something that I'll talk about. So